Hello students. Today I am going to start with our second subject, that is Organization of Commerce and Management. Here is the cover page of our 12th standard textbook. As you can see, on the middle we have written management. At the down we have two hands which is protecting different resources, and at the bottom you can see the symbol of rupees, with same symbol we had seen in our cover page of economics textbook. If we'll move ahead with the index part students, we will see for OCM subject we have total 8 chapters. These 8 chapters are having different exam weightages or marks weightages. That weightages I will let you know when the college will reopen. Students, here first chapter is Principles of Management. As you can see, Principles of Management is the first chapter. If you remember student, in OCM, the last chapter which we had learned, that was Introduction to Management, where we had learned different management, about levels of management, bottom level, middle level, lower level management. Here students, we are going to learn about the Principles of Management. Principles of Management means the rules, the basic truths or the principles which is required to run a management activity in a better way or in a smoother way. Different experts are there, those who have given or made different principles of management. Here students, we can see the meaning and definitions of principle of management. As students, I can tell you in a very simple words, the principles of management means the rules and guidelines which is available for the managers, which is available for the authorities to conduct their managing activities in a smoother or in a better way. These principles of management are considered as a fundamental truth or basic guidelines which is very helpful for the managing activities or our authorities. Students, now we can see the page of natures of principles of management. It means here they are going to explain us the nature, the features or the characteristics of principles of management. Here students, we are having total 7 features of principles of management. We will learn each principle separately. Here students, here on the screen you can see the first feature which they have given to us in the textbook, which is related to principles of management, is universal application. It means principles of management are universal in nature. That means principles of management, the rules, the guidelines are applicable everywhere, whether it is a small organization, whether it is large organization, whether it is profit oriented organization, whether it is non-profit organization. The rules, the regulations of management are applied everywhere, different places. Students, now you can see the second feature, that is general guidelines. It means students the rules which was made by experts, Professor Henry Fayol or Professor F.W. Taylor. Students, these principles are basic guidelines for the managers. It is helpful for the managers or the authorities to conduct their activities in a management in a smoother way, in a simple way. The principles of management are not rigid. The rules of the management are not rigid. They are easy to modify. They are easily flexible as per the need, as per the situation, as per the condition of an organization, and manager can modify it easily. The third point student which you can see, that is principles are formed by practice and experiments. It means students, the experts, those who have made these rules or principles of management, they have made all the rules and all the principles after doing certain research work, after doing many experiments. They have made different rules and principles of management. I will tell you here students, we are going to learn about one expert whose name was Henry Fayol, who has made 14 principles of management. 14 principles of management he made after doing lots of practice, after doing lots of research and after doing lots of experiment. So we can see they are based on experiments and practice. The fourth point, student, as you can see on your screen, that is flexibility. Students, principles of management or the rules of management are very flexible in nature. A manager, authorities, they can easily modify the principles which was given by whether Henry Fayol or which was given by expert F.W. Taylor. They can easily modify by the manager or the authorities. These are very simple, these are very easy to modify as per the need, as per the requirement, as per the situation of an organization. The flexibility is also depend on the size of the organization, the nature of the business of the organization, and the activity conducted in that particular organization. Students, if we'll move ahead with the next feature, that is point number 5, behavioral in nature. Students, as management is a group activity, many people are involved in management activities. So students, here we can say principles of management are bringing behavioral changes in the people of the management, or we can say it brings different or motivational changes to improve their activity work, okay, to the employees or the managers' work. As students, now sixth point is cause and effect relationship. Here students, we are going to learn that what are the causes there and what is the effect of that. For example, students, if we will pay a good wages or good salaries to our worker, so our worker will increase their productivity and if we'll do more advertisement, we can increase our sale of product. Students, the last feature of principle of management is all principles are of equal importance. Here they wanted to tell us that all the principles of management which was given by Henry Fayol or F.W. Taylor, they all are very, very and equally important. If you'll focus on one principle and if you'll avoid other principle, students, it is quite difficult to run your organization in a smoother way or in a better way. Hope students you have understand the today's lecture which I have conducted. If you find any doubts, you can contact to me. Thank you. All the best. God bless.